Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Celtic Warband here, and today I'm bringing you a really awesome battle in Total War Rome 2. It is a 2 vs 2 unfortified town assault, and as you can see here by these glorious orange capes, that I am playing as the Cimmerians. I've never actually played them before this battle, and they are actually really awesome. I really enjoy this faction a lot. They kind of have a good mix of, Greek infantry and kind of the Eastern-ish with, like, their cav. Because they can, I believe, bring, like, cataphracts and that kind of stuff. But, yeah, I really enjoyed this faction a lot. So, quickly looking at the army comps before we start, because it is a 40-minute battle, as you can see. We've got 4 units of hoplites. I've got 3 units of citizen cav. I've got my Cimmerian noble infantry, which have the orange capes, and by the way, orange is my favorite color, so that's probably why these guys are like my new favorite unit modeling. And I've got another 4 units of Cimmerian noble infantry. I've got 4 units of Cimmerian heavy archers, and then 4 units of picked peltis. So that's my army there. And then my ally over here, who's playing as Rome, he's got some Praetorian cavalry here. He's got a legatus for his general, and he's got some triarii. He's got some evocati cohort. He's got 3, 4, 5, looks like 6 of them, and then 4 units of triarii. He's got actually 4 units of cav. He's got 2 on either flank, and he has some auxiliary Balearic slingers, 1 unit, and 3 units of auxiliary Syrian archers. Auxiliary Syrian archers. So let's start the battle here, as we cannot see the troops just yet. You can see my glorious army forming up on the hilltop here. Oh, they just look so epic. You can actually see some of the troops coming into view there now. These guys are awesome. There you go. You can see they've all come into view now. So we've got a Spartan player and an Egyptian player. So looking at the Spartans, he's got some Spartan pikemen. He's got some Royal Spartans, Heroes of Sparta. He's got some Tarentine cavalry. He's got some more pikes. I think he has 4 pikes. 6 Royal Spartans, looks like some Helot Archers, 4 units. And then for the Egyptian player, he's got, again, let's see here. How many pikes does he have? 4 pikes. So a lot of pikes in this game. He's got some Thorax Swordsmen. He's got some Royal Thorax Swordsmen. And he's got some Nubian Bowmen. And some Mercenary Rhodian Slingers. So, yes, you can see my cav is riding forwards here. Very awesome. And I'm going to quickly pull out of the way because they're already firing at us with those archers. I think I was trying to discover where they were at this point because we couldn't see. Oh man, but look at... I love the Cimmerians, man. Like, I'm gonna have to actually do some research on exactly what they were all about, where their descendants were, who they fought, battles they won, because they're a really interesting group, and they're not well known. Like, as you can see, a lot of people will play Rome, Egypt, Sparta, and I do the same thing. Like, I play as Macedon all the time. But it's interesting to see these lesser-known factions. Yeah, so you can see I'm flanking my cav around here. I'm going to try and go after that Tarentine cavalry right away. Charging up the hilltop. You can see that the Romans have their cav coming on the other way. So we're going to chase these horses away immediately, because that's going to help us out later on in the battle. You can see that the Egyptians also have some skirmisher cav as well. So the Roman player, he's trying to catch... there we go. I catch one of the units of Tarentine cavalry right now. So they're going to break. And then we clamp down on another unit over here. And man. Look at this formation. Oh my gosh. That is going to be hard to crack. Look over here too. Double pikes. Double walls of pikes. It's going to be tough. And by the way, for you guys that didn't know, this, I believe who set this up, I can't remember who set it up, but it is a timed battle, so we have only 40 minutes to get in here. So time is really against us right now. There we go. We are managing to kind of destroy the archer cav force here. I'm trying to chase away the Egyptians as well. The Praetorian cavalry is heavy, so that's why the Tarentine cavalry is going to have a hard time trying to keep up. But yes, so you can see I'm moving my hoplites over to this flank. I don't want to just attack on one side. I'm bringing my general in as well. I've got my noble infantry at the front, ready to go. Looks like this unit did return from routing, but they've only got like 25 men left, so that's not really a huge thing. Just the cav chasing. That is awesome. The epic soundtrack of Rome 2 playing in the background as the cav tried to escape. Eventually they will be caught. I promise you that. You can see more Praetorian cav being peeled away to deal with that. And the Romans just spreading out their ranks. He's gonna, you know, come in from this street and this center street and maybe get a little bit around. Meanwhile, I'm gonna focus right here on this flank in, and then I'm gonna swing around and we're gonna be pushing in like the hammer against the anvil from the back. See my hoplites charging forwards. Forwards, my men, to victory.
Advance at speed.
Yeah, so that's gonna be good for us. I was going to move up my picked peltis, but their archers have way better range than I do. Meanwhile, this Cimmerian heavy archers actually outrange the Helot archers. So I'm going to be trying to soften up this defense here. He wants to move up his Helot archers to get in range. Yeah, a lot of arrows coming down. Spartan pikes, they do have shields, so their defense won't be too bad. Oh yeah, look at all of them. That was a good volley. I'm glad I did not miss that. And then just picking off the rest of them as they pull back.
Now!
Note to you guys, bring Cimmerian heavy archers. They are deadly. Yeah, so you can see, I think, did we? Yeah, I think we finally cornered in the Egyptian calves, so we are going to be able to deal with them.
Quick march!
But I was going to try and outflank all these forces here, but he sees that and he quickly pulls back, which was a little bit annoying. I quickly charge forward to try to catch them out off guard a bit, but they're going to try and rush out the slope. Nice, so we got one unit of the pikes, which is good. So the pikes versus hoplites. And I should be quickly moving, yeah, I'm quickly moving my archers up so we can fire at them. But I also have to watch all of the Nubian bowmen as well, because they are trying to target me. Got another hoplite unit as well. Yeah, I'm just trying to kind of push around them. to outflank these pikes. Rowan player has not engaged as of yet. He's trying to pull back, so that's a smart decision there.
Yes, come on now.
So I'm just gonna pull back as well. I don't want to get all my troops just cut down from the archer fire. And I'm bringing all of my picked peltis and my Cimmerian heavy archers around. Yeah, so he's gonna try and escape. I'm gonna recharge in with my hoplite unit. Try to catch a couple of them off guard again. But it looks like he is going to escape, unfortunately. You can see the Romans, they're starting to decide where they want to attack from next. Got his Evocati cohort into Testudo formation to defend against the arrows. They are just thick here. Man, an artillery piece would have been amazing here, but I think the rules were no arty, so... Yeah, you can see archer fire is starting to come down now. That's the way I'm going to try to combat these pikes, because with the double pike mines, there's just no way that I'm going to be able to break them. I don't have any pikes myself, so... Yeah, he's going to try and pull back even further, but that just opens to some rear shots from behind. And actually, I think the reason that I did bring so many archers is because I knew that Egypt and Sparta, as defenders, they would bring a lot of pikes. So that's why I have, like, I picked a lot of picked peltis for my infantry, because they have the javies as well, which would be useful for throwing. Because the pikes are just so OP in this game. Ooh. Yeah, just slowly picking away at them. Ooh. Yeah, so they're trying to pull back even further at this point. And yes, I think that unit of pikes they had pulled back did rout. So now I'm focusing the Thorac pikemen of Egypt. I believe that they are more lightly armored. Or actually, no, they do have shields as well, so these must be the good pikemen. Well, I know that the Hellenic pikemen for Egypt are the best ones, but they're crazy expensive. The Thorac pikemen are just as... They're more cost-effective because they still do the job of the pikes, but you can see that he's pushing forwards his archers to try to get into range of my troops to target them. And still nothing from the Roman player. He's kind of sitting back. I'm not sure, maybe he didn't realize that this was a timed battle, but you can see we've already expended, you know, almost half. And I've got my cav here hidden in the trees waiting. But unfortunately, they are bunkered down with their double pike lines and everything like that. Yeah, so now I'm targeting their archers, just trying to rout them. Get them off the battlefield. How are they doing on my archers? Yeah, they're doing a number, actually. Which was a little bit annoying, because I really need my archer superiority. Yeah, so they've routed, nice, and I think this other unit will rout very soon. Yeah, they've routed as well, nice. So now he's got one more unit hidden inside the pikes, but I think I just go right back to targeting the pikes directly. because as soon as I run out of ammo, it's game on, pretty much.
As you command.
Yeah, we've dealt some damage for sure.
Fire!
You just have to be patient in these kind of battles, and I think it's a catch-22 in this one. It was hard because patience can definitely win against a defense like this, but if it's a time battle, you have to be careful that you aren't too patient, because then you're going to find yourself, you know, stuck with 5 minutes left and no hope of winning. So look at these little Nubian bows out here, still firing. Oh, did they rout? Yeah, they routed as well. Nice. So yeah, like I said, note to self, Cimmerian heavy archers, awesome. Awesome, awesome archers. Yeah, it's really not worth it getting the Thorak pikemen because they have large shields and they can form shield walls, so that'd be kind of throwing my money away. But the pikes are good to target. Very good to target. But still nothing from Rome. He's just chilling there. I think he's hoping that they'll waste all of their ammo on this one unit of cohort. But at some point I do say, like, hey, you know this is a time battle, right? Like, and he's like, oh, really? Yeah, I've got my picked peltis at the back here. Their javelins are going to be really deadly. You can see that's the Pila that they would throw. So that's a good sized javelin for sure. Yeah, I think my Cimmerian archers, they are running out of ammo. But look at that, we're routing another unit of the pikes. Down to 43 men. Wow. Yeah, they're gone. So we've got another unit of Egyptian pikes on this side to focus on. But then the Spartans, I believe they have... I think they have... Or did I wipe out all their pikes over here? Yeah, I must have actually. So they're down to... for 6 pikes when they had... How many did they have? 9 before? Or 10? So much death. I don't know what it is, but it's so satisfying to, you know, just pick apart a heavy defense with archers like this.
As you command.
Ooh. Oh, man. They are blocking some of them with their shields, though, which is good. Ooh. We got a lot of dead Egyptians on the ground. Oh, what is this? Pushing forward some cav to try to get our archers, I think. Yeah, I see that right away, though. And I push forwards my hoplites to take care of them. Oh, good charge. Good charge into the hoplites, though. But, yeah, they're dead. They are dead. So at this point, I'm like, yeah, you know what? We only have 23 minutes left. We got to get this battle going. So I believe that I do start to move my troops up. I put them in hoplite wall and push them forwards. You can see that they're starting to rally their men. They realize that the attack has started. He's got his Rhodian slingers trying to fire onto my hoplites, but that's why I have them in hoplite wall, because they have missile block chance is increased, as you can see here. Shield strength. Yeah. They are getting some kills, though, for sure, on us. Yeah, they are still getting quite a couple shots off on us. There we go, I think. Yes, my pick peltis had been activated, getting them close into the battle to be able to throw their pila. Come on, throw your pila, man. And the Roman player is finally activating his troops. Yes, I think at this point he realized that it was a timed battle and we need to get going. We got 20 minutes left, so we're already halfway through the battle. Just trying to hold with my hoplites here. I'm letting my, see my pick peltis here, the jabs. They have really good armor-piercing damage. So you can see the Spartan players pushing forwards, more pikemen. And I'm just unleashing hell onto this this formation here.
Kill! How many more times?
Ooh, targeting a couple of the thorax swordsmen as well. The shields don't really save you with javelins, that's for sure. Oh. Oh man, yeah, just cutting them down. But they again do have pila as well, so oops, sorry guys, stuck in the building there. So this unit's down to 94. Egyptian pikemen, Spartan pikemen, still pretty healthy. I threw my Cimmerian heavy archers in front of my hoplites to try to absorb some of the ammo, but I probably should have charged them into battle quicker than this. Because now I'm taking a lot of damage. The Spartan pikemen are pushing forwards though, and I am targeting them with all of my pila to try to cut them down. Ooh. This hoplite unit is down to 38. Wow. So see, it was excellent ranged fire from both sides, because I took some heavy losses on my hoplites here. Really heavy losses. Those thorax swords, man. But here, finally, the Roman player is coming forwards. The whole unit was wiped out here, so that's interesting. Oh, now they're throwing their pila. Oh, just trashing that shield wall. Wow. I hope they get another shot off. That was insane. Look at this guy on the ground here dying. Oh. Oh, snap. Yeah, you're dead. Push forwards, Romans. Ooh, they're taking some fire as well, though. Filling in the gaps. And here we go. They've had enough. The fight has begun. On this side with the Romans. The fight is underway on my side as well. My hoplites are holding as much as they can. I'm trying to pull my pick peltis back a little bit, because I believe they still did have some ammo. But yeah, my hoplites are just getting wrecked.
Pull back!
Down to 17 minutes. The balance of power is still in our favor, but you can see that I've got to move my Cimmerian noble infantry over to this flank, because we are going to need it quite quickly. Oh, nice! And the Romans have activated their Syrian heavy archers to go onto this flank. Oh, yeah. Yep. The Spartan player is pulling back his pikeman. He's like, nope, I don't want that to happen. Oh, man, so many dead. Yeah, they're pulling them back as well. Quick, push in your triarii. Go. Yeah, you can see they've got a nice front over here. My infantry is starting to crumble. Look how tightly packed it is in this forested area here. Oh, looks like we got some heroes of Sparta in the mix, maybe? We got the pick peltis pushing in. Yeah, so I've pretty much committed almost all of my forces onto this flank here. I've got pretty much all my pick peltis engaged at this point. And it looks like they're finally charging in some of his heavy infantry onto this flank as well. He's pulling back his archers and pushing forwards his spears. And over here, the Romans actually did a tactical retreat against the pikes, which was a good call. He doesn't want to engage them head on. Ooh, this Evocati cohort got trashed, though. You can see the dead here. A lot of Romans on the ground. You can see some more Royal Spartans coming over to this flank. I guess he notices my Cimmerian noble infantry is coming forwards. Let's see what they compare. 41, 30, 15. 41, 30, 15. So they have a little more melee attack. 60, 80, 65, 70. 60, 80. Armor 105. Wow, so they're way more heavily armored. They have more health and more morale. So they do out-contest my noble infantry, but you know what, Spartans? We outstyle you. Call us when you have some epic orange capes with the bronze. Yeah. We will die in style. You guys will just die. So, yes, there you go. You can see here, I'm sorry I missed it. I forgot that this happened, but the Spartan sent his pike unit out this way, and he just had like a Pila fest with all three of these units just firing on every flank, and he just wrecked this unit, this healthy unit of pikes. So that was an excellent play by him. So you can see that I think that the attacking players, they have one unit of pikemen left, this Thorak pikeman. So just a note for you guys, like if you are going to be against really heavy pike factions, make sure that you bring enough range support. It'll really help you in the long run. Not on timed battles, but if you have the time to just sit back and be patient, then definitely do that. But I want to see these Cimmerian noble infantry going in. They're gonna get out of the tree. Yeah, they're gonna flank around these Royal Spartans. Nice. Just supporting this flank in time. We've got some cav coming through here from the Spartans. I think that's the rest of their Tarentine cavalry. You can see that the Egyptian Thorax swordsmen are starting to outflank us, so I've got another unit here. Another unit of Cimmerian heavy swords pushing up the hill. Nice. Epic, epic. And I believe that, yes, the Roman player has some Terrarii over here that's going to help bolster my line. But we've got a good battle line here. You can see my orange capes over on this side, and we've got them over here as well. Hoplites and Pick Peltis are still holding in the center, and on the other side, more death and destruction going on. I think the Syrian archers did use up their ammo, so they are in melee with the Thorax swordsman. That is, that is one battle that they will lose significantly. Let's see if we can get a good kill animations. If you guys are looking for good kill animations for your, there's one, for your videos, just find a unit of swords attacking a unit of archers, because they just seem to have, yeah, there's another one. They just seem to happen all the time. Oh, that guy was killed. Oh, man, yeah. You're just getting destroyed. But the Roman player sent more of his infantry in to bolster the lines. The Egyptian player has got his general here, keeping the troops inspired. The Spartan player doing the same thing as well. You can see that my ally is trying to send his troops into the center. The pathfinding is a little off here with trying to get your troops up, but that's okay. Oh, that's awesome too. You can see the pikes just hiding over there. And yeah, the Triarii are breaking over here. They're wavering. Got the heroes of Sparta, the Royal Spartans, and the Thorax Swordsmen. I've got my cav running around, just looking for a good opportunity to attack. And I've got 3 units left of my noble infantry, but other than that, I'm pretty much spent. But the balance of power is still, it's actually pretty much dead even, I would say. But it's really a lot of archers left for them. They've got 6 units of archers here. Most of their infantry is engaged except for on this side. Yeah, I pull back my noble infantry here. I got my cav as well. I'm going to try to break right through this little corner here. I want to try to squeeze right through this corner and then try to rear charge. But I think the Spartan player, annoyingly, he does see that and he's trying to pull all of his troops back. Yeah, see, he's pulling his troops back. So that was a little bit annoying, but... This was a really fun battle. I really, really liked it. Even though it was a time battle, it would have been more fun if it wasn't. I'm not really a big fan of time battles, but just in regards to the gameplay and the strategy and the players involved, like, we were all really good sports, really fun. It was a good time all around. Oh, Roman's getting some kills there against the Thorax Swords. This is actually a really, really awesome town to defend against. Like, it does come down to 3 choke points, but that's not terrible. Yeah, you can see the archers are firing again. Trying to weaken that last unit of pikes that Sparta has. So we did pretty much manage to neutralize that pike advantage that they had. Yeah, you can see that they're wavering. They're expensive, like, they're not cheap, that's for sure. Well, actually, he had 2 there, 2 weak units spread into 1, so. Yeah, he's pulling his Royal Spartans back. He doesn't want them to get outflanked, which is exactly what he sees as happening. Over on this side, though, Rome is making some progress, and he does have units still fresh, plus he has all of his cav, which is good. But unfortunately, we only have 7 minutes left in the battle. So it's not looking good for us. Not looking good at all. To quote Medieval 2, I believe it's Medieval 2, where he's like, only a military genius could win this battle. They break in or just pulling back? I think they're just pulling back. He's got his general over here. The Egyptian general is in the fight. And this unit of Triarii over here, they are still holding. I believe they were in that square formation. So, yeah, they are in square. So that gives them, like, bracing, morale, melee defense. The morale comes because they're all in a square facing outwards. So no matter how many sides are attacked from, you can't get outflanked. I'm just trying to get my citizen cav in there somewhere. But because they're kind of, you know, poking around a little bit there, so I'm just trying to sneak in and get some good charges, but they did a good job. You know what would be awesome and really realistic is if we could ride our cav through here. We should have definitely been able to do that. Like, it's open. Look, you can ride cav through there easy. Get all of our cav over here. I bring my cav in, flank around, hit on this side. Roman player brings his cav in, come around, hit on this side, hit on this side. GG. But no. Yeah, because if we got like 4 units of cav and crashed into the back of all these ones, like they are eager, but they're pretty much exhausted, like these units here, so could have wrecked all of their archers as well, but yeah, there is a little bit of an opening between our soldiers here, so I think I was going to try to go through or maybe sneak around this side here. But just wasn't big enough, unfortunately. I see, I'm just trying to force my way through, but they are holding the line. But we are starting to get around a little bit here. The Romans, yeah, they still got their 2 fresh units there, so they're just holding at that side. But yeah, look, my cav breaks. That was so annoying. It's just like, there's got to be a way to get my cav through. Look, the Roman player as well. Yeah, his cav is pushing through. Amazingly enough, it's breaking through on this side. That was awesome.
Quickly now.
Yeah, you can see he's got 1 cav unit inside. Go for a rear charge, man. Oh, don't go back for the general. Just rear charge. It's too late. He waited too long. The Royal Spartans are already peeling off. 3 minutes left. I've got 2 more units of Cimmerian noble infantry. I'm just going to commit them to the battle. But it doesn't look like we're going to be able to break the defense in time. I'm going to, again, try to sneak my unit through here.
Advance at speed.
Yeah, look at them pushing through.
At the double. Engage.
Nice. But I gotta be careful. I don't want to push them in too much because they're just going to be shot to death. But the Praetorian Cav is still in the rear of the Royal Thorax Swordsman. They did get a good charge off, but they're going to break, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm completely outflanking these Spartan units here. Yeah, but they're getting some good shots. I don't really want that to happen, but to be honest, there's only 2 minutes left. There's not much that I can do. I'm going to try and push my cav through again. And I am successful in getting through this time. And I just go right for their archers. Just try to wreck them. And then I come back over here, and I'm like, come on, rear charge, rear charge, rear charge. Yeah, so I get right into the backs, but There's just not much more we could have done, unfortunately.
Quickly now!
We tried our best. Tried our best.
Advance!
Even if we had full time to do the battle, I think it would have been extremely close. Like, I think that it's a hair in the enemy's favor as far as balance of power goes, but yeah, I'm just funneling through all my citizen cav here just to be annoying.
Forward! Advance!
Like, I don't know, it would have been really close, I think. Like, a lot of my noble infantry is pretty chewed up now. I've got my general left in this unit, which is pretty healthy, but that's about it. Now, the Roman player does have his 2 units as well, and he does have some more of the cav. So we probably could have pulled it off. You know what? Because it is actually dead even again, the balance of power. And a lot of these units left are archers, so it would have been extremely close, but I believe we could have done it. But unfortunately, my noble Cimmerian infantry, they are completely outflanked. It's just the last-ditch effort to try to get into the city. And there we go. Costly enemy victory. So, let's take a look at the results here. So yes, thanks very much to my ally, Sacro Azteca, for playing, and thanks very much to my enemies, Husedai and EIK. Husedai, I have played a couple of battles with him, so well done there. But yeah, so looking at my stats, Cav didn't do too bad. The archers really paid for themselves with, look at that, 219 kills. The picked peltis doing really well. My noble infantry doing okay. And the hoplites getting pretty chewed up. I should have just charged them quickly into melee. That was a mistake on my part. And the Roman player also doing pretty good all around, I would say. And Husedai, his archers, okay. But look at his pikes. Like, that one did well, because it must have been in combat, but these ones just got wrecked. But then he turned around, and his Royal Spartans really saved the day there, getting a lot of kills. And the Egyptian player, these Rhodian slingers doing exceptional, so that was a good call, bringing them. But yeah, all of his pikes, I just destroyed them. And even his thorax swordsman, not doing too great. This one okay, but not the best. But all around, it was just a fun battle. And yeah, Cimmeria, guys, like, try them out. They are actually really fun faction to play. Actually, I probably will be, 100%, I will be doing a Let's Play with them in the near future. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more Rome 2 content in the future on my channel. And I will see you in the next one.